Ooh, he's like a shark. There it is. Nice fish.
Well, here's Foster Reservoir. It's covered with debris going through the asteroid belt here.
Hey, what's going on, people? Just over here, my brother Jeff, he's helping me catch some kokanee. We're gonna catch kokanee and trout. I was sitting here talking about how I didn't want a boat that has a topper, but now I'm standing underneath it when it's raining out here. Anyway, we're screwing around, we're seeing what we can catch. We don't know. Let's try to catch some fish, have some fun. Got a brand new Big Chief smoker from Smokehouse Products that I'm gonna be doing a little bit of smoking, some probably some trout and some kokanee, maybe some salmon and steelhead coming up down the road. But hopefully we catch a couple fish today, and I can show you how to smoke some fish. All right, guys. So the wind is coming straight this direction, so our goal is to go that way. And right now I'm not even in gear. I'm available in case I need to steer it a little bit, but we're just gonna let the wind blow us across the lake that direction. Wish us some luck here.
Catch a fish before you do.
What are you saying?
I am going to catch a fish before you do.
I have to buy a mic to put on your collar because you're quiet. This is exactly why I am so competitive. Jeff had no idea that I had the secret weapon with this awesome power bait. Alright, we got some extra scent power bait. Just throw this out in the back of the boat. Let's see what happens. I got a 2-rod going. I'm pretty sure I got one here. It was oh yeah, he's pulling still. Yeah, probably just a trout on the. Oh, nice trout. That's gonna be a good one. Running over that way a little bit. See if I can sneak him right to the back of the boat without. Oh, perfect timing on that log. Alright, hold on in them. Yeehaw!
There it is.
Thank you for playing, sir. We're keeping you, sorry. Ooh, we're hooked right there in the corner. I like it. Alright guys, if you haven't seen this earlier when I showed you how to do this, you just get some of this power bait, put it in a little blob, right on a little hook, and then I've got about 3 feet of leader to a swivel, and then to a bead here. The bead's only there to protect the knot from my weight, and then I got a little slider weight right on my main line. Works pretty good. Maybe the fish is deciding it's finally time to eat something. Hope so. We'll let this line out there and maybe get another bite. I looked over and it's like my rod just, the tip is not even to be found because it was down, 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 down. Near kokanee. Ooh, I hope it's a good kokanee.
I still got it.
It looks like you do.
Oh yeah.
Pulling.
Oh yeah.
Lift it up a little bit. There it is.
There we go. Nice job.
He's on the board. I like
the first one though.
Well, you did say you were going to catch the first one, so I had to do something about that. Yeah. Very cool.
Hold still. Not a bad little fish.
Yeah, perfect size fish. We like them.
All right, where's
In this hole.
yeah.
You know, guys, I don't do enough tutorials on how to do this, so I'm going to show you something here. So if you see my rigging's out here, you want to make sure that you zero out your meter, and then you let it down and you look at it, and you make sure that at the speed you're going, that's just dancing a little bit. Give a little bit of movement, and then you let it down. What I'll do is I'll go up like about 4 feet, and then I'll slowly drop it, let some line out, and then I'm holding my thumb on it as I'm dropping this down. And then you just keep doing that until you get it to the depth you want. If you kind of just allow it to like free drop, most of the time it works. Sometimes it can cause you to get tangled up and all messed up, and then your line's like wrapped around itself, which doesn't do anybody any good. Got one on, I think. Hopefully it's still on there. Send it down with the power bait and it didn't take too long. I don't know if there's a fish or not on here, but we'll see very soon. We're at 25 feet. Oh yeah, he's pulling back. Man, that's got some little shoulders on him. Hang on here. Try to be gentle with him. Ooh, wow, he's fighting. Keep it low until the last second, and I'll lift it up and you can scoop him. Oh, that's a trout. Ooh, nice fish. Heck yeah. Yeah. That's a good fish too. Sweet one. Very nice. It's nice to have that net too. Oh man, look at that. He just gobbled this thing all the way down his throat. You're dead. You were dead anyways, but man, that's a nice fish. This kokanee outfit, in case you guys are curious, this kokanee gear I'm using is Kokanee Cowboys stuff. Oh, is he gone? There we go.
This is a fish, man.
This is a fish. Try to tell a story. My rod goes off. This is number 3 for me if I can get him to come in peacefully. Ooh, he's like a shark. There he is. Nice fish. That's a good one.
Oh yeah. Cute.
Man, that's a good fish. Whew. 13 inches.
Oh, there we go.
You got it good? You got one? Jeff's on him.
Fish on and fish in here.
Oh, I missed. I don't see him. Ran into it. There we go. Net job done. Complete. Oh, I got another one on. Oh, I got another one. I can't even put stuff in the freaking cooler without having another one hit me. Was that number
3 for me.
3? Now this is 4. I better cool it.
Huh?
I better cool it. Oh, all over the place. Look at that. Here we go.
Let's see. Somehow.
I got this if you got yourself your other foots on it. You hooked your heel.
What did I say? This was 3 for me? 4 for you? Like this.
Alright.
Appreciate it.
What's that?
Oh. Really had that huge of an understanding of power-based benefit. They like it.
They like it a lot.
They like it a lot.
It's pretty easy fishing, isn't it? Just throw some rods out and catch the fish.
That's the way to do it, man.
Let's look at this fish finder. Holy crap. We're at 39 feet and they're all over the place. There.
Yes, sir, I do.
You got your number 4. Man, that was easy.
Fishy. Way out there.
Mr. AUTOMAGIC.
We're at it.
Oh, missed. Am I hooked in the neck?
Yeah.
Man, right at the freaking. Oh, darn it. That was a little unnerving. I ain't gonna lie, having that
Flying at you.
double hooks coming right into my neck.
Yeah, hooked right into your collar.
Jeez, close one. That was a very, very close one. Good thing. Good thing it. Good thing those are dull hooks. Must have been barbless because it didn't hurt too bad coming out of my neck.
It is actually. That didn't take long.
All right, you got fish all over the place.
That's a nice one there. That's a nice. See if you can figure out how to.
Oh, I can net it. I'll hold your here. Let me switch you. Do the trout rod rodeo. You go up the middle. The whole right side's open too.
All right.
Over that way, Mr. Short Rod. There you go.
Another one.
Nice job. Pretty fish too.
Ooh, yeah. Hold the wiggle. Do the wiggle.
All right, there's 4 for you.
Yeah, 4 for me.
All right.
Should we switch now?
Yes. Reel in your stuff. We're gonna troll crankbaits for trout and for bass. That's the fun stuff right there.
Now. Next up, we've got one more trout to catch each. And so we are using what's called a piddly stick. We've got line wrapped on there. It's like just a free-flowing line, but you can thumb hold it, put some wiggly works on there, and we're gonna let this out. Now these things are kind of cool because if you get one, you can just have it always like in your glove box in your car. So if you come across some stream you want to test out, throw a little line in without carrying your rod with you. Have this piddly stick. They're pretty cool. We'll see if it works.
R&D dedication right there.
That's right.
On the piddly widdly.
We're going to catch one on this piddly stick.
The piddly stick.
Feels good.
Do you feel any bites?
Not yet, but I can feel the action of the lure pretty well.
Alright.
Just tell.
Hey guys, we got one on here. It's a bass.
Oh, bass.
If it's a little bigger, I'd probably keep it. I'm gonna let her go.
Yeah, well, they got it. Huh?
Ooh, look at that one. A face full of fun.
Wow. Now it's going like 2.2. I wouldn't have thought it was going to take long to catch a trout in here either.
But
You were going 2 point something.
oh, bite!
That's going to take long. Doesn't take long to catch a fish.
Shouldn't.
Or just net it. Over here.
All right. Is that your 5?
That's my 5.
Yeah.
Off the hook too.
Easy unhook.
Hang on a second.
I'll take the motor, you take the fish. Maybe you'll come back for it.
You guys got a fish for me on here?
Look like he's begging.
Okay.
Probably a pretty common thing. Okay everybody, this portion of the video is just about over. We're almost done fishing. We decided we're gonna try to catch my last trout and then get out of here.
I'm gonna go for a kokanee.
Jeff's got his, he's working on a kokanee set up here in a second. I'm trying to get turned around so we don't run into this boater. There we go. Now we're going the right direction. So hang out with us. Don't forget, we're gonna do a little catch and cook. So once the catching's done, we're gonna do a little smoked fish. See how that goes. Pull it in if it's there.
Oh yeah, it's there. You're gonna record it?
I'm on. I'm recording. He's what's it called again? The
Piddly stick.
The piddly stick. Got a fish on.
Got a fish on.
We'll see if he's really got one on.
I outfished his. What is that? A
power bait. Power bait, yeah. Piddly stick.
Piddly stick strikes again.
You really got something on there?
I got something on there.
So I'm gonna have to actually net the thing for you.
Yeah, not a bad little fish either.
All right.
There we go. Ready?
I'm waiting on your
I'm
action.
reeling in. I'm playing it nice and easy. Come on, baby. All right.
Gotta have one on.
There we go. Piddly. Piddly.
Can't you lift your arms a little? Oh, look at that big fish you got on the end of that piddly stick. He's playing it.
Oh, yeah.
In the bucket, baby.
That's a legit fish there, buddy.
On your piddly stick. Show off your piddly stick.
Outfish to lemon-glass. This baby works.
That baby works.
Oh.
Alright. This is some jerky I made.
Oh.
Check it out.
Oh. That looks good.
I made this with the new Big Chief Smoker. It's out of ground elk meat.
Oh man, that is good.
A little teriyaki. They recommend a certain amount, and I put a little extra teriyaki so there's a little more flavor in it.
That's good, man. Thanks.
That's what I bring for lunch on these things. So thanks Smokehouse Products for the Big Chief Smoker and the seasoning.
Yeah, that's perfect, man.
Sweet, thanks. Well, thanks for checking out the first half of this. We wound up with 10 trout.
Yeah.
I can't believe he got one with that. That's so crazy.
That works great.
So,
Especially
anyways,
trolling.
we're gonna go do some smoking. We're gonna smoke up these trout and see how they work. Check it out.
Catch you later.
Welcome to the second part of this video. This is the part after you catch the fish. You get home and you just got a cooler. Oh, it's full of fish. Bunch of trout here. So I'm going to show you what I do. You're welcome to check it out. When I'm smoking fish, whether it be trout or salmon or steelhead, I like to do it in a wet brine. So I have this big, I think this is a 1 gallon container with a lid. It's watertight, so I can shake it up without getting it all over the place. What we're gonna do here, this is the it's a nice trout and salmon brine. This is actually put out by Smokehouse Products. And this is basically, it's a nice packet. You use the whole packet. And first thing you do, I'm gonna mix up the brine first. So it says 3 easy steps. Step 1, I'm gonna put that in the bottom. And then says step 2 is you wanna mix about a cup of warm water, cup of hot water. So I'm gonna put some water in there. I actually got that almost to a boil because I wanted it to be nice and hot. And you want that stuff, all the seasoning, whoa, wow. You want all that seasoning to just really mix well, and you want it to, I guess, melt down. And then you add regular water to it. So that's what we're doing. So I'm gonna just use the garden hose because that's the way I am. And you want it to be a total of 2 quarts of water in here. So we'll start with that. I might have to put a little bit more water in, but that's about a half a gallon of water. That's gonna work. A little shaky, 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 just for good measure. Now, as I clean these fish, I'm gonna be just dropping them in there. This is a cool knife. Cameron Holt, friend of mine. He's a custom knife maker. So a little shout out to Cameron. It's amazing how well these things work on fish. Even though this is probably designed to be your hunting knife, we're gonna use it for fish. So, I don't know what size fish that is. It's a decent little trout though. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to just cut it and stick it in my smoker brine. Now, you might ask yourself the question, do trout have those lateral lines that you want to worry about with like salmon? They do, but the little pen bones in the trout are so small It's hardly worth even worrying about them, I think. What do you guys think? Have you ever actually filleted a trout? Man, this knife is so sharp, it just makes it super easy to cut and fillet. The big reason why I'm filleting it is, I don't know. So that's pretty paper thin right there. I can literally see my shadow through it. But that membrane that's part of the, basically it's the belly, it kind of takes away the ability for the brine to get into the meat. So I want that meat to be soaking up the brine the best it can. So I want to make sure that that meat is exposed. All right, we're going to do it again on this side this time. And I'm literally just filleting it like you would a salmon. Trying to anyways. Never easy on camera to do anything, right? Once somebody's watching you. Wow, that's coming off of those ribs perfect. You're probably saying, don't cut to your own fingers. Right, that's done. That's easy. That didn't take much time at all. I'm gonna make a pile of all of my fish carcasses right here. Anyway, rinse and repeat, you guys. We're gonna get all of these fillets in here, and then we're gonna let this sit probably in the refrigerator, and it's gonna sit overnight. All right, guys, I'm all done. Got all my fish in here. Shake it up, soaking in the brine. Got all the carcasses here. And then I need to spray off this mess I made and clean it up, but we'll see you tomorrow when I put them in the smoker. I just took this out of the refrigerator. Yeah, that's what it kind of looks like, swamp water in there, but that's just because it's got all the yummy seasonings. Anyways, next step is to drain these. I'm gonna pour all this spice and seasoning out, and I'm gonna, what I do is I just fill it with clean water, and then I take the pieces of fish out of the clean water one at a time, and I put it right on the rack, and then I put it out and I let I'll show you what I do next, but that's how I do it. You could dump them out and rinse them either way. I just put them in, I fill it back up with water, and that's my way of rinsing them off, because you don't want to put them back on the racks with a bunch of seasoning water on it. You just want to have them clean fish at that point. We got 2 racks here with fish on them. Next thing I'm going to do is just stick them in the smoker, and I'm going to let them air dry. I'm actually going to put a fan on the fish for a couple hours just to let it dry out. Actually, I like this one because the head moves up and down. You got the, most of the time I try to keep myself pretty stocked up on smoking products. I'm out of wood chips, so perfect time for me to take you guys with me. I'm gonna go to downtown Corvallis area, see if I can come up with some smokehouse products, wood chips, at one of the local stores. See if Bi-Mart's the place to get what I'm looking for. They got the Big Chief smoker here. And then we've got, this is what I like, the cherry and the fine chips. All right, guys. So if you're looking to get the fine chips, you can get it in cherry and apple. But if you want alder, they only offer it in chunks and large chunks. Hey, so I was gonna tell you, I typically don't smoke my my fish or my elk for that matter more than 2 pans worth of chips. So it's been a couple hours in the smoker so far. I've already ran through 2 pans of chips, so I'm gonna take the chips out and I'm gonna take the front door off of this Big Chief smoker. We're gonna just take a look and see how the fish is coming along. Make sure you dump that in some gravel somewhere. You don't want to put that anywhere where you can light a fire on accident. Ooh, wow, look at that. It's doing good so far. Nice and hot too. Whew. I have them on these little non-stick racks. Not done yet, but it's looking nice so far. Bottom one is, ouch, whew. So there's a little difference, you guys, if you don't know it yet. As you learn to use these, usually the bottom racks get hotter than the top. So if you have a full smoker and every rack is in use, about halfway through you want to rotate the racks. So I would take the very bottom rack and switch it with the very top rack, and then the second rack I'd switch it with the top second, and then usually I leave the middle rack by itself. Anyway, these are getting close. They aren't done yet, but they're definitely looking like they're almost there. So I'm gonna leave them in for a little bit longer. Then I'll show you some little tricks I do, what I like to do for my smoked fish. I like to do a little bit of a mixture of some syrup, any syrup will do, and a little bit of this fried chili and oil. And I'm gonna put it in there and mix it up. Here we go. Just take a little spoon of this stuff. Don't need a lot, just enough to get in there and give it a little bit of zip. I like. That's probably enough. I'm only going to put it on about half of the fish. And yeah, I'm going to put it on the bottom. The rack of fish that is almost done is where I'm going to put it. You mix it up just like that. Then you take this thing and you spread them on. Hang on, I'll show you. Just a little bit of little something on there. Doesn't have to be a lot. Other people like to use honey, and I think that works great too. It's just so easy to use some syrup, maple syrup, whatever syrup you got. Gives it a little bit of extra zip by doing this. So if you don't like things spicy or zippy, don't do it. I do this a lot of times on my smoked salmon. I like it when I do it. Then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get some coarse ground pepper. And that's just what I do because that's how I like to eat my smoked fish. And like I said, I'm going to leave the other rack of trout untouched. So I'm going to just let this kind of do its own thing, and then I'll let the original recipe, so I could try them both out. But basically, even with the original recipe, you want to use it as a base, and after that is when you can kind of dress it up with other flavors and, what do you call that? I'll call it extracurricular activities. Would that be a good way of putting it? All right, good enough for who it's for. Here we go. Next thing I'm going to do, I want to put this back up higher up on the rack. That way you don't get the drip factor, because you might, this top one here, I don't want to be on the top anymore because I don't want it dripping. So we're going to let that cook. All right guys, here is I think what I'm gonna call the finished product here. Bottom rack is the stuff that I added some stuff to. That looks done to me. Here's that other one. Did some plain, some with some more cracked pepper, but that looks done to me as well. So I'm gonna pull these off. You'll hear, and I've seen in other people's videos, they say the best time to eat it is right when it gets off of the rack while it's still warm. I'm not into that. I think that taste isn't as good. So if you want to try it the way I do it, you want to put it in a Ziploc bag, seal it up, and you want to basically put it in the refrigerator overnight afterwards. What that does, and my method to my madness on that, is you're gonna have how do I put it? It's like the inside of the meat is more moist and the outside's dry when it first comes off the smoker. So it's like crusty on the outside and soft on the inside. What I think happens is that moisture redistributes itself while it's in the bag, and it allows all of the fish to kind of have more of a, I guess, an even level of moisture throughout the whole fish. A little shout out to Henderer over there. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to show you once this is all, I'm going to take it out, I'm going to put it in Ziploc bags, then I will show you the finished product once it's cooled down. It doesn't have to be overnight, it just has to get cold in the refrigerator. That's the way I like to eat it better. If you made it this far, give yourself a good pat on the back. You've managed to be very supportive of the channel, so thanks for watching the whole video. So this is the grand finale. I'm going to show you 3 different styles of smoked fish. They're all 3 styles are the same trout that we caught today in this video. The first one is the Smokehouse products. Basically, I did all 3 of them using the Smokehouse products brine. And then on the different variations, I added some. This is just, let's see here, which one's which. All right, this one here is just the straight Smokehouse product. And here's what it looks like. I'm gonna break off a little piece of it. Just testing it out. Oh, that's good. It's very, very good flavor. Just on its own, if you guys wanted to try catching a fish and smoking it, buy one of those big Chief smokers like I showed you. That's what I use. And then I soaked all of this the trout meat. I soaked it overnight, and then this morning I got up and I used cherry wood, the wood flakes, the fine. Oh, that's good. All right, so I approve of that. Now I also made it in this variation, same thing, but I just added pepper. I usually like some pepper when I do my smoked fish. So let's try some pepper here. I could probably eat just bite through it and eat the skin and all. I don't have to, but I could. Some people do. Oh, that's good. So definitely a fan of adding the pepper. That's my personal taste. One thing I showed you guys in this video already was adding a little bit of that maple syrup. Any type of syrup works, but some syrup in there. And then I like to add that chili, the fried chili stuff in oil. Just gives it a little bit more zip. Very good flavor. I like it. And to be honest with you guys, think about it like this. This is coming from me. I catch salmon and steelhead regularly, and I've spent years like fine-tuning my personal recipe I like to use. So to be able to say that I like smoked fish, like something that I don't typically use, like I'm a fan. Like I would do it again. I like how easy it is. I literally break open a package, dump it in the water, put some fish in it. I don't have to measure anything out like I've been doing my whole life. Oh, sorry, I'm just chowing on this stuff. But you can kind of see when you pull it apart, it kind of breaks open a little bit, and it's just tacky and dry enough to where you can kind of hold it off like that. It's just about right. Anyway, this was Brian, AUTOMAGIC Fishing. I'm signing off. I'm gonna go and eat some more of this yummy stuff. Thanks for checking it out. Right down below, there's the website if you guys wanted to go and order some of this stuff. Like I showed you also in the video, if you go to like a Buy Mart, you can get a lot of the stuff on there. I'm sure many of the stores carry the product. It's not a new product, you guys. But thank you so much, Smokehouse Products. I appreciate it. Adios.